Kirsten deigns to give sickening amounts of thanks and love to her husband Gord. Ugh, gross. I have more hope for her children, Frasier and Stella. Evil geniuses, both. Give me a call, you two. We'll ally and then rule the world.
To the prettiest girl in all the stars, Tahira Syed.
Ryan would like to thank his wife, Amy, for feeding and clothing him. I'm not exactly sure how he got along before he met you, but it couldn't have been pretty. Ugh. Ryan also wants to thank his parents for never doubting that playing video games would lead to a profitable career. Well, close anyway.
Joe thanks Michelle for her loving support, Nova for being such a cute daughter, and Dylan, who will only be a teenager for 3 more years. Roman would like to thank his better half, Mary Huber. I don't know how you wound up with this guy, but obviously you could have done better. He's not even a real doctor. Give me a call, please.
Katrina's thanking her husband, get this, Ghislain Wamakabe. Such a name! It's like he's in the French Resistance or something. Gave me goosebumps just to say it. I want to be a simple peasant girl and get swept off my feet by Ghislain. I mean, Katrina says thank you. Sarah wants to thank her husband, Jeff, for his wonderful weirdness and wistful wanderings. Who wrote that? Someone trying to get a job at the chocolate factory or something? Thank you, James Shea, Agnes Shea, Jean Shea, and Sandy Shea. And also, some guy called Dan Shikes. How do you pronounce that? Honestly, get a normal name like Shea already. Oh, hello to Trish, and to Mom, and to David and Cheryl. Oh, you seem so nice and delightful. Let's all get together for a picnic or some bludgeoning or something. Okay, let me see. Brian's got a pretty long message here. I want to thank Mom, Harry, Doug, and Andrea. Also, hellos to Harrison, Jimmy, Stephen, Melanie, Trevor, Zoe, the Nooch, T-Side, Hamilton, the FAF team, Mark, and Onisov. That took forever. I need a muffin. Oh, he also writes, save the Bluths. What are the Bluths? Gypsy Code or something? Doucet wants to thank Kiefer Sutherland for saving the world each and every hour of each and every day. Doesn't that guy ever go to the bathroom?
Jacob wants to thank Terry for everything she's done. I'm not sure what exactly that is, but I'll bet it's sickening.
Malcolm, the uncle with 9 dangerous levels of skill, wants to thank his niece and nephew, Christopher and Phoebe Stead.
Mike, not the Rocket Richard, wants me to send lots of love to his fiancée, Melissa. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm going to need double insulin. Make it a double.
Neil's thanking nephew and niece Ben and Tegan, who apparently live in a whale. What sort of sick people would live in a whale? Anyway, enjoy the game and grow up evil. It's good to be bad. Something is fishy about their story.
Peter wants to thank his mom and dad and some reprobates named John, Paul, and Ann. Get a real job, hippies!
Pierre wants to thank his wife, Gretchen. Apparently, she's the light of his life or something. Oh, that's sickening. Makes me want a Ralph. The best marriages are silent and repressed.
My thanks to Carrie, Connie, Tanika, Aisha for their love and support. Jiang Ming would like to thank his family for their support, both emotional and financial. Bob would like to send big love to all his friends and family back in England, especially his nephews George and Alfie. Hey, Vanessa, Bob would also like to thank you for showing him the unadulterated joy of hairy cat pants. And he's not talking about trousers. Silly Englishman. Des wants to thank Tana for being his muse and say hi to the boys, his biggest fans.
Ian chooses to thank his 4 parents. 4 parents? What, was he hatched from an egg or something? Guy's a freak. Probably collects dolls and makes scrapbooks about kittens.
Josh wants to thank his wife, Isul. What's it say here? Goma wol Isula. Oh no! I've forgotten how to read English!
Saison called me in here to read something. Only had 2 lines in this stupid game, and he went and gave me this big thing to read. Thanks to my drag racing mom and thought-provoking dad for putting up with my random curiosities. Special shout out to my little sis Tamika, best friends Philip, Zay, Kino, and Murdoch, and everyone else representing Lost Numbers, TMC, Liquid Moon, and to say to you, baby, baby.
Lauren would like to thank the powers of rock and roll and the love of her new husband, I think in exactly that order.
Sheik sends heaps of thanks upon Cat Cortez. Cortez? Apparently some sort of family connection there between her and me. Do us Cortexes proud and encourage him to do evil, sweetie pie. Make him bench press you daily.
Chris wants to thank his wife, Unju, for putting up with his ridiculous antics. Saranghe Jakia. Also, hello to Alex and Nicholas, the bestest nephews. Robin would like to thank his son Javid for all the inspiration and for giving him an excuse to sit around watching cartoons. Oh, let's watch some now.
Rain would like to thank Janine, Dad, and Mom, as well as Duke for ending the normality.
Kenneth would like to thank his wife, Zondra. Oh, Zondra, what an exotic name. You could be a South American soap opera star with a name like that. Or maybe you are. I'll check the internets.
Oh, hello, James. What was that? Would I like a cup of tea and a slice of cake? Oh, yes.
Ah, that James chap. Isn't he just marvelous?
Lee wants to thank his lovely female, Kristen, and their bun in the oven. Oh, that's delightful! They're making buns! I hope it's some kind of Danish. I'm so hungry. Get catering in here. Tell them no Danish, though. Apparently someone already took care of that.
Eric would like to thank D.B. Cooper for the generous contribution to his retirement plan. And I suppose his family and friends, yada, yada, yada. Thanks to my wonderful wife, Brandy, board game nights, my rock and roll, non-rock and roll friends, but most of all, our IKEA dish rack. Guy's got a thing for the Swedes.
Bryce wants to thank Teresa for her fabulous Tetris skills that remind him of what a real gamer is like.
Thanks to Pookie for fun in the sun and little surfing love bunnies. Simon wants to thank Zephyr, Leah, Ava, and Ziad. They are all teeny tiny, very cool, and possess terrible arcane powers of destruction.
Manuel wants to heap thanks and gratefulness on his girlfriend, Jody Jones, the queen of alliteration. Thanks for Jody. I live and breathe thanks to you. Brad would like to thank his girlfriend, Leah, and plug the rocking his band since Falco. The damn apes! That Brad is a member of the band is purely a coincidence. Landon would like to thank his family, and most importantly, a big shout out to his niece, Amanda, and nephews, Adam and Dylan. The big word is pumpernickel. Crazy yeast-obsessed fool.
Bill sends huge thanks to Amaya Mason, the Ford family, Go, Dylan, and his parents. Such a sweet boy. Corey would like to thank Laura Hawthorne. Wait a minute. Renowned bestest, awesomest human being, Laura Hawthorne? I am so going to buy this game. Big love to all the clowns out there, but most of all to you, little buddy. Z wants me to say, everything Aku Aku can do, Z can do better. I guess he's a magical wood mask too.
Ash would like to thank the lights of his life and bane of his wallet, Brandon, Haley, and Lacey. You know, he had a choice between you three or a new guitar. He's pretty sure he made the right choice.
Lewis would like to thank Susan Chai and Ming Ong. Mad Dog. Ah.
Rick would like to thank Karen and Tyler and Keith and say how much he What is this? This is not evil! I refuse to read any more of this goody two-shoes propaganda. No evil, no reading. I quit! Goodbye! Trevor Lim would like to thank David Hasselhoff for obvious reasons.